What is up, guys? Sardo back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And today I'm doing a review for Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy Blackarachnia. And I gotta say this up front, this will be the last time I'll probably take a look at mainline boxes. I just recently realized that I have become a bit of a hoarder of mainline boxes, and honestly I don't even know why. I had a few figures that hadn't been reviewed yet, and I tended to just keep the boxes around. But I have so many, I was like, man, this is really taking up serious space. So I broke them all down and threw them in the recycle bin. So, you know, try to help the environment and get rid of a whole lot of clutter. So from now on, I won't be showing mainline boxes. So this will be the last one. So looking at the box, it does have some really good artwork. It has to be said, that Blackarachnia picture is pretty much on point. And you can see Scorponok looks like, Dinobot, a Waspinator, her in her alt mode, and it looks really good. Here's the side, you get more of the Kingdom stuff, you know, Optimus Prime, Primal, Tigertron. Apparently we're getting Tigertron, that's good. And yeah, it's good. Turn on the back, see a picture of the figure, you see she has 20 steps. And the transformation, I have to say, isn't hard, but it's just a bit squishy. I think Katos from Katos Kollection said the same thing, but she's just rolling her into a ball. Alright, now moving on to the accessories such as they are. And just like other Kingdom figures, you get the collector card. The one I got for her is the Autobot Arc, and if you peel the sticker back, you can see that the Arc is now crashed. So yeah, this is good old 1984 looks like. So that's interesting. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these cards. I really don't. I may just peel all stickers off and just stick them on something. I don't know. I mean, if I was back in elementary school or middle school, it'd be good to throw it on the back of a notebook or something. But otherwise, I don't know. And on the back, get a picture of the disc from Beast Wars. And that's it for the card. You also get your instructions, which are, you know, part of the course here. Instructions go pretty good. There's a few little pieces that I kind of took me off guard how to work, but I figured it out. All in all, it's not too hard, as you can see. Now, for real accessories, you only really get one weapon, and it's this thing here. I remember in the cartoon, this is more of a, I guess you call this more of a projectile arrow type deal. I remember she fired this thing off and then easily get lodged or something, and she basically just reload it. This thing doesn't fire at all, so you just got the one piece. But it's made nice enough. If I can tell, this is paint right here, kind of a copper color. The rest is here just unpainted plastic, but the detail's there. So you know, and a little bit hollow on the other side. So yeah, that's basically that. And here she is already in her alt mode. There's more than a few reviews for her already out. So yet again, I figure I'll just start off backwards on this. I figure I'd go alt mode. I figure I'd go alt mode first. So here we are. I want to say up front, this is a creepy ass fucking spider. I thought about maybe leaving her alt mode to scare my girlfriend, but I figured she'd probably get bashed with a shoe, so I didn't do that. But yeah, she looks like, I mean, from a distance, you could be taken off by this damn thing. I mean, you turn to the back here, and see you get more of this kind of a skull motif, which is kind of reminds me of some kind of a Legend of Zelda spider. But yet too is kind of creepy. You can get somewhat of a Black Widow thing going on the back there. Nice red paint for that. Also, the adamant is very detailed. That has to be said. It looks really great. For the face of the spider, get red paint for the eyes, and even more detail for here for the legs. I like how they actually put in a little detail for the plastic here, so that it looks like it has texture. Kind of Beast Wars, I don't know, kind of like if I remember correctly, they're not full-on machine. They actually have some organics for the beast modes, so I think that looks really good. For articulation goes for this thing, it's a spider, so you can move your legs here at the joint here, and they can you can basically get a 360 just about out of that. And all 6 legs are exactly the same. You can come down underneath right here. Mine's kind of coming loose. But you can kind of move. You'll end up breaking the sculpt of the arm a little bit, but you can, you know, move the whole arm, or all three. I mean, yeah, all three on each side. So all four. So you can close them up like this if you want to. From what I can tell, the beast mode isn't quite as good as I think the others probably are. I don't have primals just yet. I figure you can probably get more poses out of it. But I think as far as just being a creepy spider goes, it does the part. And if you pull a weapon in, you can take these two pegs here and push in right here. And let's see if I can get it to hold in. My arms are already coming loose here, but I think there, something like that. There we go. And you kind of get this little thing here. I kind of wish it came with some type of a web accessory, so you can like. Oh, that just fell off. Oh well. I have a hard time getting it to stay, but I kind of wish there was some kind of web accessory, so you can just have her like hanging upside down like this. I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, when it comes to alt mode, all articulation you get really in the legs, and that's at the middle joint. So for the most part, that's basically it. I mean, you just sit there and this kind of looks. In fact, I'll go ahead and grab a robot for a comparison. Though, as you already know, this stuff doesn't scale with anything. You know, if this is real Beast Wars, this should probably be extra small. But I'll grab something in just to show you guys how it looks. Here she is next to Earthrise Sunstreaker. I don't really know what to compare her to, and again, except for she doesn't really scale with anything. But it's how she looks with Sunstreaker. Now, for most part, I just really want to transform Sunstreaker because I really like this figure. So it kind of just gave me an excuse to put him in car mode and get him tabbed in there. But yeah, that's kind of how she looks. And I have to give some big thanks to Larkin from Larkins lair, because I got this nice, really cool spoiler, and it just really makes him look so much better. I'm actually thinking about taking some paint and just giving this thing make it a little bit more shinier. Maybe even use some chrome. I hope I don't mess it up, but thinking about it. But enough about that. This is Blackarachnia review. But yeah, this is how she looks with a Earthrise Deluxe. So without further ado, I'm going to transform it. And here she is all transformed. And like I said, guys, I didn't show transformation this time. For my long-term fans, they know that I don't always do that. So this is one of those times. But trust me, it's not that hard. Alright, I want to get one negative out of the way immediately. She has no waist rotation. I know it's not a big deal for everybody, but for me, it kind of is. But the sculpt does look good. I just hate she doesn't have waist rotation. I just have to get that negative out of the ballpark right now. It does bother me. But let's get on back to figure. As far as looks goes, she's on the money. I know in the cartoon, I believe there's supposed to be more of this colored, it's kind of a peanut butter brown on the legs. Instead they put more black on the side. But it doesn't bother me that much. If anything, it makes her more beast-ish by showing pieces of the remnants of the spider abdomen on the leg. So that's fine. Look on the back, the backpack looks fairly good. The Black Widow portion here is all folded up. So it comes through pretty well. There's not too many hollow bits on the back. And I think on the very back here, let's move her backpack out of the way. I think she has a small, yeah, she has a small peg hole here. You can probably insert a stand. Let's see. Out of curiosity. Well, no, this tip's too big. And yeah, I know, I'm putting something in there. But yeah, I just want to try it. I might try on other stands. But yeah, no waist rotation, sadly. The face looks very, very, very on the money, man. That's super good. Even has the small Predacon logo on top of the head, as well as between the boobs here. Another bummer, my peg broke off right in here, but it's okay because it's not really needed. The peg actually broke off inside. Like I said, it's not that big a deal. But yeah, it's the slope is definitely dead on. Let's go on to articulation, shall we? Now looking at the head, you can get a full 360. You can see here it's on the stem here with a ball joint going to the top of the head. You can go all the way down like that and up like that, so that's pretty good. As far as the arms goes, you move these arms out. When they're on a hinge inside of here, they can go up that far, basically all the way in their face, and you can roll it on the bicep here, get a full 360. You also have a secondary bicep mushroom peg here, but you can rotate this right here, get another full 60. Although it's mostly for transformation, but it's there to be used. And on the elbow, you get a hinge. You don't get one bend, but given how she's made, that's good enough for me. The hands don't open at all, which is kind of okay. Don't bother me too much. But and also the weapon can be pegged in, like so, as you can see. Same on the other side for articulation goes. Yet again, the biggest bummer, like no waist. And given how she's transformed, I guess maybe this couldn't be done. I don't know. Going down to the legs, she can kick out that far. Let's see. Yeah, because it kind of gets stopped here by the pelvis. So there is that. You do get bend at the knee. Actually, double. I think it's double hinge. No, it's single. It's single. My bad. She can kick it back about that far. Well, that's pretty good actually. And she can bend her legs, and she can definitely kick her own ass, or whole backside actually, which is kind of impressive actually. Going down to the foot, you can go up as far, back that far, not too much. Ankle tilt, more than generous. Also going back to the thigh here, actually, you can spin this a full 360. Done mostly for transformation, but it is there. Also, her knee pads can bend all the way out or all the way in. Yet again for transformation, but it's worth noting. And you can open her up all the way, full trowel, so you can see it all. So yeah, that's all Blackarachnia's articulation. One more thing though, I've already shown the spider mode, but yeah, you can definitely do the whole cartoon deal when she rotates her legs all forward for her machine gun blast deal she does. I don't have any effects that can stick on this. Actually, let me try old Scourges here, see if I can stick that on there. Holy crap, that works. So if you have blast effects, they can indeed plug on the tips of the legs, which is pretty cool. That's nice, very nice. Alright, so let me go ahead and grab some figures so I can show you guys how she compares in scale. I gotta tell you guys, she's a small one. Not as small as Rat Trap, but still pretty small. And here she is with Sunstreaker again, so you can kind of see how that looks. She's actually not too much smaller than him. Not really too far off. But it becomes more evident when you bring in, let's say, a Voyager, this move Sunstreaker. Let's put in Prime. Yeah, it's a big size difference. But ultimately, I'm okay with that. To me, the size makes sense. You know, being a fembot and being a spider, and also being a Beast Wars character, she's supposed to be even smaller than that. But you know, there's no way it could do Beast Wars, you know, in their normal scale with Voyagers. It just wouldn't work. One more comparison. Let's leave Prime in there. One more comparison here is Kingdom Rat Trap. So you can see there now. That's that's how big she would probably be to Prime. You know, if we kept things in scale, maybe even a little smaller. But anyway, it's not too bad. Actually, I do like the scale here. And yes, my effects hobby stands can plug into her backside, so that's good to note. I thought maybe I had to use the clamps to do it, but no, the 5mm peg does work. So yeah, that's pretty cool, not too shabby. And here we are at final thoughts. Man, the waist does bum me out. I didn't want to let it get me down, but it kind of did, and it does. I mean, overall, it's a good damn figure. I don't regret my purchase. I just feel like she really needs that waist swivel, man. I feel like something should have been added into here, but when I look at transformation, I just don't know what they could have done. Maybe, I don't know. I just feel like it needs one, because when I pose things, I look for the waist to kind of turn a little bit, and I can't do it. So yeah, it does take it down a peg. But on the positives, the sculpt looks really good. Where the paint's applied, it looks really great too. They even captured in the cartoon, when you look at, well, I mean, I have to go into the titties here, but they always had that kind of a spider leg design, like a spider legs coming down over the breast. They even captured that, which is, you know, which is simply awesome. I like the size of it. She has very feminine qualities, kind of petite, and I dig that, you know, especially in a fembot. But just that waist is really, I don't know, man. I feel like this is still good. It just really need the waist. I know I found a broken record about that waist. but if you can get past that, it's a recommend. Like I said, for why I don't get my purchase, I just wish I had a waist. So yeah, if you can find her, definitely pick her up. She's gonna look really good with the Beast Wars figures. So far, I only have her and Rat Trap. I'm supposed to have Primal coming Monday, but given how mail's going, who knows? It says it's moving, but we'll see. I got a lot of packages out there in the wild. I don't know what God knows what they're doing. My poor packages. But anyway, before I get out of here, I gotta shout out my people. If you're not subscribed to rejecticons, you are missing out. They put out quality content. That's Katos Kollection, Enewtabie, and Larkins Lair. I have a link to all the channels down here below as usual. Also, I gotta give another shout out to 3 Live Stream. That is the master of the show himself, Pack. That's P-A-K. I have a link down his channel as well, which basically takes you to 3 Live Stream. And trust me, he's hard to find. So just believe me, follow the link on my page. It'll make it a whole lot easier. Before you do come to that channel, please know that it is very adult. You know, just us hanging out, just talking that shit. And I don't want anyone to be offended. If you're gonna be offended, just don't go. Also, check out M3 Reviews. He's also on 3 Live Stream. Cool dude. I'll put a link to his channel as well. He doesn't really do reviews too much anymore, but he has an awesome back catalog I think you might really enjoy. Especially them titties. I'll leave it at that. Alright, now, this has been Subtle Noonspa, also known as the Black Gentleman. Out here doing God's work, reviewing these figures. Until next time, peace out.